Okay, I recently buried in this, for lack of a better term, flower pot. Uh, I call it my test garden. A dime, and I buried it pretty deep. And I buried it so deep that I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to reach it with my standard pin pointer, which I call my Garrett. I think this would also apply to the Nocta and to the Mind Lab. But here we go. Here we go. I switch my Pro Bone, my pin pointer, and I reach down, and I'm looking for a signal here. Now, let me click it back on. I'm looking for a signal. I'm getting nothing. Nothing at all. Now, I actually have on this a mod I also got off of YouTube, which will allow me to double the depth. So I just bring this up, I get the click, I back it off, and I can try it again. Even with the mod that would basically double the depth, I'm getting little to no reading here. So it's definitely not enough to dig in, so I'm not going to dig that. But in this theoretical setup, my detector has shown that there's something under here, so I know there's something there, but it's too deep for this. So I'm going to switch this one off. Now I'm going to go over to my pistol probe, the Pulse system, which is much deeper. And for this examination, I'm going to switch it on to full time. That would have to hold the button down. So you hear the threshold there. Now let me see if I can find this object here. Okay, here we go. See, I couldn't find it with my Garrett, but I can find it with my pistol probe. So now I know it's within, even with the modifications for depth on my Garrett, it's within 3 to 5 inches from the surface. Now, assuming at this point, let me switch this probe off. Assuming at this point, now I know that there's something there. I know about approximately the depth, but like I said, I don't like the proximity alarm on this one as much as I do my Garrett. And it's pretty much the same with my Nocta and the Mind Labs I've had in the past. So I'm going to do a phony dig here. This is very sandy potting soil, so this is not a direct indication of what you have outside, but let's just say I move a little dirt. Now I switch back on my pin pointer. See, I'm still getting nothing, but if I use a distance mod on my pin pointer, there we go. See, now I know it's within range of the distance modded pin pointer. So now I can remove, because this is sand, it's going to fill in a bit. So like I said, this is not a direct corollary. I move a little bit more, and I reach back down. It's now high, so I'm now getting the mod. Now I still got the distance, the depth mod on. Let me switch it off. See, so I'm still not close enough to read it, even digging down without the distance mod. So I'll put it back. So there we go. So now I'm going to dig now. Because this is sand, I can't do a dig I would normally do. So I'm just going to go down with my hands and just move a little dirt and try to keep it from filling in. It's louder. It's even louder. Now I'm turning off the distance mod. See, now I can actually get it and reach it without the distance mod. So I know it's here. I just have to find it now. I've actually moved it. Here we go. We're on it. Here we go, my dime. Now, of course, it's much harder than it should be because I'm working with a sandy loam type soil here, potting soil, so it took a lot longer than it should have, but I have the dime. Now, what that did, with the little time lapse from the soil, it allowed me to find my dime, find the depth. I know it's there now because of my pinpointer, my pistol probe. Then I used the proximity alerts for my Garrett to get it down. And like I said, that would apply to the Garrett, the Nocta, and to the Mind Lab. So that's my test. So that's all I've got for today. I'm going to quit. I'm going to go in. I'm going to take a nap and recover from my football game. Anyway, I will talk to you later. This is Texas Tiger Digs, and I will see you next time.